Hey everybody, Big Daddy here. We're back in Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and for today's video, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to be discussing the new Safi'jiiva weapons and armor, and what they relate to with bows and dual blades. Because, as anybody who's used these weapon types know, more element, more affinity, and less stamina usage equals more DPS. So, without further ado, let's get started. I've got 4 builds for y'all. We're going to go through them. Alright guys, so the first build that I'm going to have for you is going to be what was the meta build for your Frostbow, which involves the Mist Glacia. So I'm going to do your combo, normal combo that you would do with this, which would be 4 right trigger pulls followed by a spread. Should be 15 hits. So for those 15 hits with this build, we have 1,035 damage. So our build is going to be, as you guys can see, we're using the 4-piece Silver Soul Helm with the Garuga Greaves and the skills that you see in front of you on your right hand side. Now that's not going to change much until we get to the later builds, and that way you guys can see the differences in the DPS. So yeah, that one. Now let's go to the different build using the new Safi'jiiva Frostbow. Alright guys, so this is going to be our second build, which is showing the exact same armor setup and skill setup as the first one, except for we're using the Safi'jiiva Frostbow, which has a little bit more elemental damage than the Mist Glacia. So because this build also doesn't have max affinity, I'm going to put the affinity booster down just for posterity's sake. Do the same combo. 15 hits, so you can see the difference there. So we went from 1,035 damage with the first build all the way up to 1,140 damage for the same combo with the build with the Safi'jiiva bow. Which is, as you can see here, I've got 4 element up 5s on this thing, as well as 1 element up 6, so that's all you can have. But I've maxed out the element on it as much as I can, and that pushed our element up from the 750 cap, which was on our Mist Glacia, up to 810, which is going to be your consistent elemental damage for this type of build for all of your bow types, your elemental bow types. So, that being said, let's go to the third build. Alright guys, so this is going to be your third build that you can do with this, which is going to be a variation on the bow itself, which has Silver Rathalos Essence. So once again, for posterity's sake, I'll throw the Infinity Booster down because this set still doesn't have max affinity. I'll show you guys the max damage you can do for 15 hits. So, as you guys can see, the previous combo that we had off of the first build, which was just a max DPS build, was 1140 for that combo string. So with this one, we have 1106. But with this as well, we have a little bit of Constitution, which is going to allow us to attack more often. So take that how you will. You can always swap the Constitution out. You should be able to find slots for more Agitator if you want. But just for, once again, just general principle, less stamina you take, the more often you attack, then you're going to do more damage overall. Plus, I love having consistent damage. So that was our third build. So now we're going to go to our last build. Alright guys, so for the fourth and final build that I wanted to show to y'all, this is going to be probably the build that I go with, just for, once again, for consistency. So this has us using the same maxed out elemental bow that we were using in the second build, which capped us off at 1,082 damage. But with this, we are using the full Safi'jiiva set. So the trade-off for this set, of course, is that the more you attack, you take health damage, but as soon as you hit a certain number of health damage that you've taken, you gain that and more back, as well as adding another 140 points of element. Yeah, well, excuse me, another 150 points of element, because I was at 810, now I'm at 960. So you gain 40% affinity while your weapon is out, and then 150 element. So as you can see, with this, and why I'm going to use this for myself in the future, I have every skill that I need to have for the most damage, as well as I have 3 points of evade window, which is wonderful for bows and dual blades, as well as 2 points of stamina surge, so that I can get back my stamina faster, as well as 3 points of constitution, so that I use less stamina each time I take a shot. So with this build, you can just about stand here all day and just keep pummeling away on this thing if you just want to use the right trigger combo. Look at how fast my stamina is coming back. And I mean, this is just, it equals more DPS. I don't have dash juice on, I didn't eat for anything, just like I did with the other builds. This is just, it's you can do this all day. And the less time you have to take from out of your combo and out of your damage to regain your stamina, especially once again with bows and dual blades, the numbers that you're going to see for yourself and your time is going to cut down. Alright guys, so I wanted to leave you one more tidbit of information before we go. Right now I'm going to be showing across your screen all the previous quote-unquote meta builds. So as you guys are going to see, your Thunder build maxed out at 640 element. The water was 720, 800 for fire, the 750 for ice, which you guys saw earlier, and then you max out at 800 for dragon. Now keep in mind, those are the old bows that you could build. Now if you build the full DPS versions of the Safi'jiiva, you're going to max out at 810 element for each of your respective bows. So especially versus the Thunder bow, you're going to notice a huge jump in your numbers as far as your damage is concerned if you use the Safi over the striking Thunder bow. If you guys enjoy the video, if you want to see more videos like this where I'll go over the rest of the Safi'jiiva weapons, or if you have a specific one that you want me to go over and do a build for or a build guide for, please put a comment down below and let me know. I do read all of your comments. So anyways, if you guys enjoy the video, please like, comment, subscribe, ding the notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Good luck out there, hunters, and have fun out with the Red Dragon.